How you doing today?
Good, how you doing?
All right, so the first question is, tell us your name, your town, and your running age group.
Sure, it's Jose Lugo.
Yeah.
I'm from Hartford, born and raised.
Yeah.
I'm in the 40 to 49 category. So
All right.
I have like one more year to go in this category, so might as well make it work. Right?
There you go, there you go. Soon you're gonna join us to 50.
Oh,
so 50 to 59.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, that's a good competitive age group from what I've seen.
Every age is competitive.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm like, no, it's like I'm not messing around with those those guys because they're pretty fast. They put me to shame. Goodness.
Yeah. So, Jose, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, as I said, I was born and raised in Hartford.
Yeah.
I went to Trinity College.
Yes.
Majored in history.
All right.
No bantams. Let's see, I work at Miss Porter's school.
So that's what I see you running all the time.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Born in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Lovely area.
Yeah.
To run. That's actually where I started running, actually.
Oh, okay.
School.
All right.
I've only been at this for,
I
would say 11 years.
Yeah.
Because that's how long I've been.
Oh, okay.
Porters.
Yeah. Oh, wow, time flies.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Hard to believe.
Yeah.
So I started getting into running when I was at Miss Porter's.
Yeah.
It all started out of boredom. Actually. As part of that, I was a 10,000 steps a day runner. I mean, walker.
Yeah.
And that came out to like 5 miles a day. So when I started working at Miss Porter's, I resumed that. But then quarantine gets really dark at night and stuff. Yeah. And this was like around daylight savings time in November when it gets like pitch dark. You know, so from there I had to like divide my time. I walk around campus. And then they had an indoor track.
Okay.
And so I walked around there.
Yeah.
Well, walking an indoor track. Just like watching paint dry, basically, you know. So I was like, okay, I need to do something here to, you know, break up the monotony because, you know, this is really tedious. Yeah. And for a Sagittarius like me, I don't deal well with boredom. So I have a very random personality. And so so basically what I did is I started maybe running a couple laps here and there and stuff. And then I was like, oh, you know, let me see how long it takes me to run a mile. Well, let me see if I can run a mile. And so I started running around. I was like, oh, I just did a mile.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how fast I was, but I was like, I did a mile. So, I was like, so I reveled in the joy of actually running a mile without stopping.
It's a good start.
Yeah. And so I posted about it on Facebook. This was like my crowning glory.
You gotta post it first time.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, look, I ran, I don't know how fast I was, but I did it without stopping. I wasn't gasping for air. And then a friend of mine saw the post. He was like, you should do a road race. I'm like, what is that? You know?
So where was your first race?
It was outside of Boston. And it was the April Fool's 4-mile road race. And the interesting thing about that, I thought it was a 5K. But I only heard about 5Ks. You know?
Well, most people started with 5K. You started with a 4-mile.
I know, I was like, and I thought it was like a 5K. So I'm like, hey everybody, I'm doing a 5K. And my friend was like, let me do some conversion. So I did a 4-mile road race. No, thinking I was doing a 5K. I didn't know the difference. You know.
So you started with a 5.
And I did it, you know. I'm glad I did it. I remember the first time I ran that race. Or, you know, the very first time. I saw so many people who were just so fit. I mean, it was intimidating. You know, it's like people who look like they've been running all their lives. Here I am, I'm still reveling in the glory running a mile. You know? And so it was intimidating at first, but I was like, you know what? You're not here to win it.
Yeah.
You're here to just get the experience.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if you don't like it,
yeah,
you don't have to do it ever again.
Exactly.
You know? And so I did it, you know, and considering that the most I ever ran was a mile. Here I am doing like 4 miles.
So after completing that 4 mile race, how did you feel?
It felt like the greatest thing I ever accomplished in my life.
Yeah.
I say that, I mean, as weird as that might sound.
Yeah.
I mean, I count my blessings.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, you know, when I wasn't the high school athlete.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't the college athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, I was an overweight kid.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah, I had no athletic bone in my body.
Yeah.
And, you know, my attempts at athleticism were practically laughable.
Yeah.
And, you know, to do something like that.
Yes.
Where basically you're just running, and I just remember the humiliation of the fitness test that we used to do.
Yeah, yeah.
In high school. They have you like run around a track 4 times to see if you're going to complete a mile.
Yeah.
And when I finished it in like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, I had to stop a few times, obviously.
Yeah.
And
are you going straight or right or?
Because during those fitness tests and stuff, it was just like the ultimate humiliation. I mean,
what was your next big race? Well, the next level mile-wise?
Well, I can't really call it level because I actually did a 5K. This was legit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Through the Hartford Marathon Foundation.
Oh, all right.
I did the Old Weathersfield road race.
Yeah.
And that was my first like legitimate 5K. So
okay.
3.1 miles.
Yeah.
That's when I started looking up like what these different kilometers.
Yes.
Miles and that kind of stuff. And so I did that.
Yeah.
And that one, I mean, I think I did it in like under. Yeah, I did it like 27, 29.
All right.
Exact time.
Wow.
That's
good.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's like a 9 minute. I was like, did I really do that?
Yeah.
This is a kid in high school who couldn't even run a mile.
Yeah, yeah.
Stopping, and I did 3 of them.
Ah.
In that time, so I was like, that's when it started really hitting me. It's like, oh, I like this, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And then after
you was hooked.
Yeah. And then after that, I did a 5K as part of the Hartford Marathon Foundation. And so that's when, I would say that's the moment in time I became a marathoner.
All right.
Yeah. Because in that one, I PR'd. I think I did it in under, I think I did it like in 26.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so I reveled in that glory.
Yeah.
and so I did that.
Yeah.
And so I know that with the Hartford Marathon Foundation.
Yeah. Going straight?
Sure. They had a 5K, they had a half marathon.
Yeah.
And a full marathon. And so a friend of mine was doing his very first marathon at the time.
Yeah.
And so I had waited to cheer him on the finish line and stuff, and I saw that they actually gave medals away for finishing a marathon and a half marathon. And then what really hit me was when I think it was like an 80-year-old woman. She was in her 80s, early 80s, and she had crossed the finish line for the half marathon. I was like, wow. Yeah. That's like somebody that's 13 miles that she put on her legs. Yeah. And I was like, you're hard pressed to find anybody willing to drive the 13 miles. You know? And like this woman did it. Yeah. And she had a smile on her face and everything. Yeah. And I was like, hey, if she can do it, you know, what's my excuse?
Yeah.
You know?
See, that's why every runner inspires another runner. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm just running aimlessly. So And,
I just follow you. Yeah.
And so I've never done this before. And so when she did it, I was like, you know, maybe I should try a half marathon. You know, like I should start training for it. And so that right there is like when it really hit me. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make that my mission in 2011 to run my very first half marathon.
All right.
And stuff. And so yeah, that's when.
You did the half that year?
Yeah, I did the half that year.
That was my first half too.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, so I was like, okay, why don't I just like train for this, you know, I mean, and let me see if I can do 4 miles. Let me see if I can do like 6 miles. Let me up the mileage and stuff. And so I think the most I trained was like maybe 10 miles or something like that. And so I just remember the night before, I felt like the adrenaline like pumping in my back and stuff. And then I was like, I couldn't sleep that night. Like, how am I gonna do this? 13.1, that's a lot. That's more than it takes me. I barely slept that night the night before. And I was like, how am I gonna do this? Well, what if I fail? You know? But it's like, you know what? Just do the best that you can. And stuff. And you know, start running. I felt good. You know, I was like, oh, there's mile 2. Oh. I think I just missed mile 6. Was that mile 6? Oh, we're at mile 7. I'm, like, I'm halfway there. I can do this, you know? Those miles just started like really adding up and stuff. And so when I finished, it was like my crowning glory. I mean, I did 13 miles without stopping. Yeah, that feeling is unbelievable, man. It is. After that half, when did you decide then to do full? It was at that half. I was like, you know, let me see if I can actually double. Again. That's the most time I ever spent. I don't think I spent that much time driving anywhere. And so I was like, let me see if I can do, you know, 26.2. You know, if I end up with egg on my face, oh well. At least I tried. And so I did it in 2012. Oh, so the next year then you decided, okay. In Hartford? In Hartford. So yeah, Hartford has a nice distinction because it was the first place where I did my first half. First place where I did my first full. Yeah, me too. I'm same with you, And so, you know, born and raised, so of course I got it. Hometown. Hometown. I did a little over 5 hours. Wow, that's pretty good. That was a lot faster than my first. So it's 5:10:08. 5:10:08 was my time. That's pretty good. I was almost, I think it was like 5:45. So I did my first full, and then, you know, silly me. I was just like, I had signed up to do the Disney full. Oh, now you're moving on to the big fun one. Exactly. So I signed up to do the Disney. At the same time, I signed up to do Hartford. So I didn't really have much time to revel in the joy of doing my first full, because I was like, okay, take a break, but then you got Disney coming up. So Disney was actually my second full. Wow. It was in January. So during a heat advisory. So it got up to like 90 degrees. Oh my god. Like, oh, that's hot. Oh yeah, exactly. That's like suicidal conditions and stuff. I mean, the only saving grace is that it started at maybe 4:30 in the morning. So my day actually started between, you know, warm-up exercises was like maybe 2 o'clock in the morning and stuff. And so of course it's like pitch dark by the time I get to the marathon site. And so I was like, you know, it's a heat advisory. It's 90 degrees in January. Ooh, that's it. I was like, you're only here to have fun. That's it. Don't push yourself. You know? Enjoy the moment. Exactly, just enjoy the moment. And the cool medals that they give out. It was their 20th anniversary medals. I had like the commemorative medal, which has like 2 iconic versions of Mickey Mouse. With a pendulum that swings in the middle. It's really cool. And so you're only here just have a good time. And so I did it. I mean, I did like so I did it. I did it in like over 6 hours. Clearly, not my best time or anything.
It doesn't matter. 26 miles is not a joke.
No, it's not a joke.
You finish it. That's the most important thing.
Exactly, during a heat advisory.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
But here's an interesting tidbit.
Yeah.
Interesting tidbit about the marathon at Disney. Is, Joey Fatone of NSYNC ran that.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Yeah.
So, and I beat his time. So.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. And then he's 5 years younger than I am.
Oh wow. So, well, that's another plus.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I didn't care.
Yeah.
So, and Drew Carey, the host of The Price is Right, was supposed to run that marathon. But I think he injured his knee or something. Oh, okay. And so,
yeah, a lot of famous people running that race, and it's very popular.
Yeah, it's like.
What other big marathon have you done?
So after I did Disney, the third and final marathon, full marathon I did was Chicago.
Oh, that's a huge one.
That took place around the same time. That usually takes place the same weekend as the Hartford marathon. So I had to miss the Hartford marathon. That week. That year. Yeah. And so I did Chicago. And stuff. And a friend of mine, dear friend of mine, I met in college. She's been urging me for the longest time to go to Chicago. Yeah. I mean, I would say that was like one of the best experiences of my life. Yeah. Number one, I got to see Chicago. Yeah. In a whole way that very few.
Yes, exactly. Because once you run a place, you'll never forget.
Exactly. Yeah. So I saw Wrigley Field. Yeah. Small Lincoln Park. It's like, wow.
So running experience.
Yeah, very good experience. It's also where I did my best time. Yeah. Yeah, 5:06:47.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I was very happy with that. Yeah. And but at the same time, I was like, I did 3 marathons. In the course of a year. Yeah. It's like, I felt like I didn't have anything to prove anymore. It's like I realized I can do it. Yeah. I have a lot of respect. For any athlete out there. Yes. I mean, I was one of those who was like very jealous of athletes. Back in the day. And stuff. Yeah. And, but after experiencing like 3 marathons, how much time and energy, training that it takes to become a marathoner. I was like, much respect. Yeah, it's not easy. 26.2 miles, not easy. No, and so I was like, and I just felt like, thinking about marathons too. Yeah, you're right. Marathon is because the training takes a lot of time. It does. It takes a lot of time. It took me a lot of time away from my friends. Yes. And that sort of thing. Yeah. And so I was like, I mean, I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Yeah. And, I did it. Have the medals to prove it. Yeah. You can look it up in app links. Exactly. Yeah. Jose Lugo, Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah. So I'm 48. Yeah. And so I did it, and so that's when I decided, I like the half marathon. Yes, half is pretty good. Yeah, that's a good distance. Yeah, because I see you doing a lot of halves. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I did. In total, I did 31. Yeah. Oh, wow. Half marathons. That's a pretty good for under 10 years. Wow. Yeah. What's your favorite half? Besides, which one's your favorite half? Since you did so many. I would say Hartford. It's like can't go wrong that one. Can't go wrong. They do an amazing job. Yeah, they do. I mean, hats off to the Hartford Marathon Foundation. They do an excellent job of organizing these events. Yes. Shout out to Hartford Marathon. Yeah, there you go. Yes, they really do amazing work. Yeah, they do amazing work and stuff. The crowd support is really nice and stuff. Yeah. I've had a lot of interesting milestones. Yeah. I've also run in Philadelphia. Oh wow. That's another big one. Yeah, another big one. Yeah. Glad I did that one. Yeah. And stuff. I've also done races in Puerto Rico. Oh wow. Yeah, I did the Lola challenge. All right. Back in 2015. Was that a half too? Yes. Okay. Yes. So the Lola challenge. Yes. I decided to do the full challenge. So I'm gonna race in Puerto Rico. I might as well go all out. Exactly. So, yeah. I did. So what's that challenge about?
Hello.
There's a 3-day challenge.
Uh-huh.
And so the first day is a 5K.
Yep.
And then the next day is 10K.
Uh-huh.
And then a half marathon.
Oh, wow.
And stuff. And so,
Yeah.
so it was in September.
Yeah.
I would say the biggest challenge was the 5K.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, because it's Puerto Rico in September.
It's hot.
It's hot. It's like 95 degrees. And that's
Man.
that's all day, every day.
Yeah.
In September. And so I remember doing the 5K. It was at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It was by a motor.
Uh-huh.
Palm trees.
Yeah.
No shade. So you're like in the 95-degree tropical heat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm only gonna do this for my survival. I'm not out to win anything and stuff.
Yeah.
I did it under 30 minutes, but I thought I was gonna die.
Wow. Yeah.
Because I was like, oh,
With the heat, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
That was like way too hot. I almost fainted and stuff. So I was like,
Yeah.
thank goodness.
Yeah.
But the next race was at 4 in the morning. And the half marathon was at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's like, so the next race was like maybe like 4 in the morning.
And that's a 10K.
Yeah, it was a 10K.
Okay.
And then the 5K was, the half marathon was like around the same time too, like 4 in the morning. And so
Okay.
wasn't too bad because the sun wasn't out or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I did that in the sun, I probably would have died. And,
Yeah.
But I mean, great challenge. I mean,
Yeah.
it was very important for me to do that because that's the birthplace of my parents.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and so it was very important for me.
Exactly.
And interesting tidbit. Clearly, this being Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
that was like the most Puerto Ricans I've ever seen at a race.
Well, that's good.
Exactly. I was like, I'm home.
Yeah.
And
Make you feel home. Yeah.
yeah.
Tell us about what do you do food-wise in the morning when you're doing a half marathon?
All right, I'm gonna make a cheap plug for Kodiak waffles.
All right.
I love Kodiak waffles.
Yeah.
I'll buy out the store for Kodiak.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have my usual ritual of like, this is like race food. It's like,
Yeah.
I have like the Kodiak waffles.
Yeah.
And stuff. Because they're packed with protein.
Yes.
Nice amount of sugar. And
Yeah.
stuff. And, I put bananas on there and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
helps with the potassium and intake and things like that.
Yeah.
And so I'll have like maybe a cup of green tea just to energize me and stuff. Water, of course. And I did a Ragnar race.
Oh, wow.
Well, actually, a couple of them.
Yeah.
First one was a Reach the Beach
Yeah.
in New Hampshire.
All right. I heard those a lot of fun too. I have never done a Ragnar, but I heard a lot of good things about them.
Yeah. It's definitely an experience. It's like how far you can go.
Yeah.
Put your body through lack of sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will say that when I finished my first Ragnar, the sleep I had after that was the best sleep I ever had in my life.
So you probably did almost most of the Hartford Marathon races.
Yeah.
Because I've seen you a lot of them.
Yes, I've done. Yeah, it's just they put on such a great events. And stuff.
Definitely they do. They do amazing work.
And with this pandemic and stuff,
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of their challenges.
Yeah. That's pretty good what they're doing is to keep us active. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They did that recently. They did the 12 Ks of Christmas.
Yeah.
Which meant having to run or walk 7.5 miles a day.
Yeah.
And stuff. And
have you done the Middletown one?
Yes. I've done Middletown.
You did the 10 mile or you did the half?
I did them both actually.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So.
All right. Let's con. How about Iron Horse?
Yes, I've done Iron Horse. I did the 5K, the 10K, and the half for that.
How about Mystic?
Mystic, I've done. The half marathon.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, those are cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So the only year you missed Hartford Marathon Foundation, the October race is the one you did Chicago there.
Yes, that was the one.
So since then you did at least one event.
Yes, yeah.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And I would say the greatest achievement
yes
having in Hartford for me
yes
was when I did a the half marathon in 2019.
Yeah.
And I did it in under 2 hours.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that was like my crowning. Okay, clowning too.
Yeah.
That was my crowning glory.
Yes.
So, yeah, because I never thought that was achievable.
Yes.
I don't really belong to any running clubs or outside of 169.
Yeah.
I don't, use a trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
run.
Yeah, exactly. I just do the best.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, and hope for the best.
Yeah.
And so when I did it under 2 hours, it's like I never thought that was anything that was like achievable. My goal is always to finish. But
Yes.
to do it in that amount of time, and then when you do the math, that's like 9 minute miles, or 13 times. And so
yeah. Let's talk about sneakers.
Yeah.
What do you like and which ones do you wear? You have any specific model?
I'm not one of those like the sneaker's the best and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I like Nike.
Yeah.
I like that they have white editions.
Yeah.
And so usually I buy those. Brooks I hear are really good.
Nice.
I have a pair of Brooks.
Yeah.
I do have a pair of Brooks that I use.
Yeah.
That stuff.
How many miles average do you do a week?
Gosh, that's a good question. I would say between running and walking, because I do a lot of walking too.
Yeah.
I would say like 6 miles a day.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
So I run like 5 days a week.
Yeah.
3 to 4 miles.
Yeah.
And stuff, and then I do some walking as well. So,
Yeah. Because every time I'm driving Route 10, I see you, and I'm the one who always beeping the horn.
Yeah. So it's funny. When I started doing these challenges through the Hartford Marathon Foundation,
Yeah.
I was just curious to see, number one, how much exercise I get in a day.
Yeah.
And so that's when I just like carried my phone with me.
Yeah.
And downloaded the app. And,
How you doing?
So I downloaded the app, and then it was like an eye opener for me. It's like, if I didn't realize that I did that much exercise in a day. But hey, keeps me active.
Yeah.
Made me realize that I'm not meant to be indoors all day. Yeah.
That's good.
I'm not meant to, watch Netflix.
Yeah.
I don't even know like what's popular.
I'm with you with that, yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm not a TV person either.
Yeah, exactly. People keep talking about that, what, Bridgertown, whatever. I'm like, what's that?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. But apparently, if you can say it's good and racy or whatever.
Yeah.
But,
So let's talk about your first marathon.
Yeah.
And where we are right now.
I remember, further back there.
Yeah.
Seeing like the Hartford skyline.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Mom, I'm coming home. I was spending like so much time in East Hartford, like Windsor area.
Yeah.
I'm ever gonna. And so when I saw like, city place, I was like, I'm coming home.
Yeah. That feeling is amazing.
Yeah, it was like an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that I think that was like maybe mile 24, 25 ish.
Yeah.
Like that. And so up to that point, I was doing like, the 6-1, run for 6 minutes and walk for a minute. Yeah. And then when I saw the skyline, I'm like, I'm going for this. I ran the entire way. Didn't care. And so, this is bringing back like great memories.
Yeah, it's a feeling that when you are almost there.
Exactly. And so, this nice downhill feels really nice.
Yes.
And so, And what was interesting is when I got to the finish line, my nickname on Facebook is Poppy. So, my nickname on Facebook is Poppy.
Yeah.
It was given to me by Catherine Carbone. And so when she started calling me Poppy on Facebook, it was like the whole nation started calling me that. So, people were like requesting permission. You know?
Yeah.
I call you Poppy.
Yeah.
And so she was kind enough to make a sign.
Yeah.
That said, "Run, Poppy, run."
Oh wow.
And what was interesting is that she held that sign at the finish line.
Yeah.
Well, a friend of mine,
Yeah.
who was volunteering for the Hartford Marathon Foundation,
Yeah.
that year,
Yeah.
that race, she saw the sign. She went up to, Catherine. She asked, "Wait, do you guys know Jose?" So,
Yeah.
that's how they met.
Exactly. Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. So bring the nation together.
Yeah. That's what running does, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I met you too, through running.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was like the most interesting thing.
Yeah.
And so when I got to the finish line,
Yeah.
I saw them. I didn't see their sign.
Yeah.
But then the volunteers were like, "Oh, you have some friends here to see you." And I'm like, "Really? I didn't know that." And so I saw the sign. I was like, "Oh God."
Oh man, that was a good feeling.
Yeah, I still have that sign.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
That's
like a
good.
motivational masterpiece.
Yeah.
So whenever I have like a marathon coming up or any kind of event
Yeah.
and stuff, I always gotta post that sign. So I can get motivated.
There you go. There you go.
And so,
How was that feeling after you finish?
I mean, it was just very euphoric. I mean, it was just like everything just like came together so nicely.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Physically, how did you feel?
I felt great.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I was sore.
Yeah.
And I had to like keep walking a little bit just
Yeah.
to, stretch my legs and stuff.
Yeah.
But, on that, I mean, it was a great, had the best sleep.
Yeah.
And that day, and
Yeah.
and I did celebrate
Yeah.
afterwards, and it was just like very euphoric feeling
Yeah.
and stuff. Glad I did it. Don't know if I'll do another one, but
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was the place.
Yeah, this was the place. It was just nice to just cross it. I miss you.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Last time I crossed this was 2019.
Yeah. So we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Keep positive.
Yes, exactly.
Test negative, keep positive.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, well, it was really nice running with you.
Oh, same here, guys.
And we covered a lot. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, gorgeous.
All right, well, just tell us again where we are right now at the finish line.
Yeah, we just crossed the arch here and
Yeah,
stuff. And,
there you
this
go,
is
the
like
arch right there.
Yeah, the arch, we just like crossed it, and I was just like, this is the part where I just, let my adrenaline just take over.
Yeah.
Finish without,
Yeah.
smile on my face,
Yeah.
Hope that I don't like trip over anything.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you soon.
Yeah,
Once the
same
race
here.
is coming, we're definitely gonna be back. So, like you
Awesome.
say,